Good morning, everybody, and welcome to Cicero Park Polo Club. Here we are at Brooksfield for the final of the Cicero Cup 2023, where Fernpark Calgary Vikings and Valhalla will be taking on the field to decide the 15-goal championship here at Calgary. We're live on Polo Line TV worldwide with the deciding contest for the championship. For Fernpark Calgary Vikings, number 1 Beer Hamforth, number 2 Josh Pearson, number 3 Tom Brody, number 4 Joaco Pitaluga. And on the other side, on Valhalla Maidans Farm, we have Justin McRae as number 1, number 2 is Marcus Cork, number 3 Luquín Monteverde, and number 4 Jack Richardson, completing the lineup for Valhalla Maidans Farm. 5 jackers will be played today to decide the winners of the Cicero Cup here at Calgary. Greg Kite, Adrian Wade are the officials in the saddle inside the field. Chris Vettel is the third man. So everything getting set for the kickoff for the Cicero Cup final here at Calgary Park. My name is Andrés Ugarte, I'll be your commentator today. Everything is getting set. Both teams, of course, after having won in their semi-final matches on Saturday, they have secured a place in the final. And everything now getting set to kick off the action here. A total of 7 teams enter the main draw. And here we are with the last adjustments before the kickoff. There we are with Jack Richardson, Luquín Monteverde. Luquín, who missed the early part of the season last year due to the visa issues, and this year is in full swing, playing not only, of course, the 15 goal but also the 22 with UAE. Joined there by Jack Richardson as a number 4, Marcus Cork as a number 1, as a number 2, and Justin McRae as a number 1. And everything now is getting set with Fernpark Calgary Vikings and Valhalla Maidans Farm ready to take on the field. So Joaco Pitaluga winning the first ball today. Here he comes, also playing in the 22 goal as well, with 12 box. The ball passing by, linking with Tom Brody. Nice entering there by Tom Brody into the danger zone. The marking there by Marcus Cork, and coming from behind was Josh Pearson to score the first one today. So Josh Pearson and the opening goal of the day here at Brooksfield. And Fernpark is on the lead now. Fernpark is the team that Joaco Pitaluga usually plays in the medium goal in England, with Jonathan Rodemer. Calgary Vikings, of course, one of the local teams at Calgary, captained by players like George Pearson, actually. And now the game is on. Tom Brody coming from a different angle. Now Luquín Monteverde. Nice pickup by the youngster from Argentina. Close to him was also Justin McRae. Here he comes again, Luquín. Challenge there by George Pearson, now by Tom Brody, the marking by Brody. And now coming from a different angle was also McRae, but again, Luquín Monteverde with a new attempt, trying to set a new attacking opportunity. Nice approach there. The marking at the end by Beer Hamforth, but again, Luquín open to the right hand side. Challenge there by Tom Brody, who last year was also playing in Australia. In a very good season for him. Jack Richardson now. Nice angle there by Valhalla's number 4, hitting at goal and setting the equalizer pretty quickly here in the game. Jack Richardson, the highest rated player for Valhalla. And now it's 1-all. Let's take a look again. Nice effort there by Jack. The open shot, hitting and scoring, and now it's 1-all. Now back to the center to resume the play. 1-all between Fun Park and Valhalla. Now Josh Pearson, nice approach by Fun Park's number 2, and now Tom Brody with the entry. Nice action there by Tom Brody, challenged by Jack Richardson. The last approach by Brody to find the net, and Tom Brody scores his first one today to give the lead back to Fern Park Calgary Vikings in the beginning of this game. Here again, Tom Brody with the last tapping there, scoring. And now it's 2-1. Greg Kite, Adrian Wade, the umpires. Chris Bettel is the third man. Brody. Nice action there from board to board by Tom Brody. Coming from behind was Jack Richardson, and here he comes. The guy who scores the only goal so far for Valhalla in the game. Nice entry there by Jack Richardson. Another approach with a chance of setting an attacking opportunity for the blue jersey team. Coming from a different angle was Joaquin Pitalu, and very quickly he picks it up for Fun Park. Here he comes, challenged by Richardson, the highest rated player today in the field. Joaquin and Jack. And now Luquin Monteverde. Nice entry by Luquin Monteverde to take it all the way into the danger zone. The shot at goal by Luquin, but the ball goes wide to the right hand side. And Fun Park Calgary Vikings will be resuming from the back. There we listen to a whistle. There we see Marcus Gork looking for a new horse for the remaining minutes of checker number 1. A total of 5 checkers will be played today, and of course a lot going on in England, a lot going on at Calgary Park with the Duke of Sutherland, the 18-goal competition in full swing. We're gonna go through the teams and the dates in a few moments time, but the final for the Duke of Sutherland, one of the most important competitions in the country, are scheduled for the 11th of June, Sunday, so stay tuned. The final of the Duke of Sutherland will be live on Polo Line TV. And now Joaquin Pitalu resuming from the back towards the right hand side, linking with Tom Brody. Very interesting combination between Joaquin and Brody all through these weeks at the Cicero Cup, definitely. Brody, again Tom with the ball passing by, and here comes Josh Pearson running forward, running up front, trying to take it on the near side. The ball stays in behind, and now Jack Richardson with the open back shot, taking the danger away, trying to change the angle here, giving some continuity. Was looking Monteverde here again. Jack Richardson, the ball stays in behind, and the pick up by Joaquin. Here comes Joaquin Pitaluga. Joaquin taking his time and leading the team, trying to set the attacking opportunity here. The long range shot, looking for a new one today, and the ball goes wide to the right hand side, and Valhalla will be resuming from the back. I was checking the fixtures and teams for the Duke of Sutherland. Teams up to 18 goals taking part. And now looking Monteverde, challenged there by Josh Pearson, taking his time, leaving it for Jack Richardson. Nice mountain between these two as well. The approach there, looking for Luquin again, and now the pickup. by Marcus Cork. Here comes Cork. Another tapping, nicely done. Open to the right hand side, the under the neck approach, looking Monteverde, the ball passing by, what an under the neck approach by Marcus Cork, looking for a goal from a very long range, but the ball ended up going wide to the left hand side, but very, very close to the post. Wow, what an approach at goal by Cork. But now Fern Park Calgary Vikings will be resuming from the back. Paco Pitaluga looking for Tom Brody, and here is going to be Cork. Nice back shot, but still a good pressure by Brody, changing the angle on this play, and now Jack Richardson. Nice pickup by the Englishman. Next to him was looking Monteverde, looking with the long range shot, looking for Marcus Cork, who was coming from behind. Nice head-to-head there against Tom Brody. Nice resolving by Brody on the near side, and the pickup now by looking Monteverde with chance of setting the equalizer just before the end of check number 1. The hit at goal by Lukin, the defense there by Tom Brody, avoiding the goal by Monteverde, and now to the other end, Tom Brody. Setting the pace in this play. Open to the right hand side, the marking by Richardson, again Brody. The ball stays in behind, but very close to him was Josh Pearson, very quickly to pick it up, and now Juanco Pitaluga. And at the end, Jack Richardson with a great defending move there. Richardson, the marking by Pearson again. Nice effort, and the pickup again by Jack Richardson. Less than 10 seconds remaining here at Brooksfield. I think that here comes the end of check number 1. This is it. From Brooksfield 2 to Fern Park at the Vikings, 1 to Valhalla Maidans Farm. We're gonna take a look at what happened at the semi-finals of the Cicero Cup. So here we are back at Brooksfield at Calgary Park Polo Club, ready to enter check number 2 of this Cicero Cup final, where Fern Park Calgary Vikings are on the lead 2-1 over Valhalla Maidans Farm. One goal by Josh Pearson, another one by Tom Brody, giving the lead to the orange jersey team today. So here we are live on Polo Line TV. As we were mentioning before, a lot going on at Calgary Park. 15 teams taking part of the Duke of Sutherland Cup. The final will be live on Polo Line TV on Sunday the 11th, so stay tuned. And at the Dollar Cup, the 12-goal competition, a total of 20 teams are taking part. A great amount of teams, and of course, a couple of days ago it was announced the partnership between Calgary Park Polo Club and Polo Line TV for transmissions, for the recordings of the matches and of course the partnership during the Gold Cup for the British Open, so stay tuned. Jack Richardson now, the game is on. Here, entering the second Jagger out of 5 that will be played today. Richardson looking for Marcus Cork, who was coming from a different angle. The marking by Tom Brody. Nice pickup by Brody there, taking his time. Nice challenging though by Marcus Cork, and what a great opportunity for the blue jersey team again. Cork chased by Tom Brody, who was trying to recover there, and the hit at goal by Marcus Cork. The ball going over the back line, and Fern Park will be resuming from the back. So Joaco Pitaluga gets ready to get the game underway. Here he comes, Joaco Pitaluga, who will be playing in the Argentine Triple Crown again with La H this year, one of the 2 teams presented by La H during the Argentine season. Tom Brody, the marking there by Jack Richardson. Another approach by Brody looking for George Pearson, who was coming from behind. Nice run there. Nice effort by Pearson, who is a little bit open to the right hand side. The approach there, the hit at goal by Pearson, looking for a new one today, but the ball goes wide to the right hand side, really close to the traditional yellow posts from Cowdery Park Polo Club, and the flag waving on top of it, of course. Jack Richardson linking with Lukin, and here comes the winner of the Silver and Gold Cup in Dubai early this year, playing for the UAE. Lukin again, taking his time. Challenge there by Tom Brody, who was also close to Jack Richardson. And now here comes Jack. The approach, and Joaco Pitaluga, who was also very close to the action, but at the end it was Tom Brody, the one who picked it up. Brody looking for Joaco Pitaluga. Here comes Joaco, then marking there by Justin McRae. And now Lukin Monteverde. Lukin, challenged by Joaco Pitaluga. Nice pickup on the near side by Joaco. The marking again by Lukin, coming from behind was Beer Hamsworth, and the defending shot there at the end by Lukin. And now Marcus Cork, but a whistle when Tom Brody was claiming that he had the right to play that ball, raising his mallet. We're gonna take a look again at this one. Here, Lukin taking the danger away, and then Tom Brody reaching out for the ball, and I think it was Marcus Cork who crossed the line from board to board and ended up committing a foul according to the umpires. So Fern Park Cowdery Vikings will have the chance of extending the lead, while we see one of the officials picking up one of the balls. So here we are with Tom Brody and Joaco Pitaluga placing the ball, a penalty 2 in favor of Fern Park Cowdery Viking, and as usually happens with every single team that lines up Joaco Pitaluga, he will be in charge of the penalty, I believe, or not. Tom Brody is going to be, in this case. Tom Brody hitting and scoring for Fern Park to extend the lead. I was used to see Joaco Pitaluga taking the penalties, and I even got to see him turning around, but Tom Brody taking the penalty in a great way to score, to extend the lead now. And now the game is on again. Jack Richardson trying to win it over for Valhalla. Here he comes, open to the left hand side, chased by George Pearson. Again Jack Richardson taking his time. Nice approach there, looking for Marcus Cork, but there is a whistle now. Let's see. Jack Richardson to resume with this knocking. That of course needs to be straight. He cannot tap it. And now Tom Brody. The marking there by Richardson, leaving it for Joaco Pitaluga. The ball passing by, and now it's going to be looking Monteverde getting there first. Coming from a different angle was Tom Brody, but still looking nice, turning, great individual effort by Luquin Monteverde, hitting from a long range, looking for Justin McRae, but Luquin Monteverde sending the ball straight in. Wow, what a shot at goal by Luquin Monteverde. Look, again, taking his time, taking a look at the goal and scoring for Valhalla to close the gap, 3-2, halfway through the checker. And now Tom Brody with the pickup. Brody, next to him was Pierre Hamsworth, but still, here comes Tom Brody, chased now by Jack Richardson, taking his time, the ball going towards the boards, and a great recovery by Richardson, a whistle, following that ball that went over the boards. It's gonna be a knock-in, or a penalty from the spot. Let's see. Yeah, it was from the spot. It was a foul ball against Fun Park, but still, they pick it up again really quickly. Joaco Pitaluga sending George Pearson up front, but now Jack again. The open back shot by Richardson, looking for Marcus Core, giving some continuity. The ball stays in behind, and now Brody changing the angle here, tooling with Joaco Pitaluga. Here comes Joaquin. Joaco Pitaluga taking his time, starting to take a look at the posts. From the boards to the center, Joaco. Challenge there by Luquin. Linking with Tom Brody now. The under the neck approach by Joaco Pitaluga, deflected in the way, picked by Luquin, and now Jack Richardson looking for Marcus Cork, and here comes Cork, putting some pressure on Tom Brody, was covering the field really well. The open back shot there, a short one, but a very good bonding with Josh Pearson, and here he comes again. Fun Pack number 2, Josh Pearson, taking his time from the boards to the center. The marking there by Richardson, and the whistle. Let's see, again, Pearson, challenged by Luquin, and then Jack Richardson coming from a different angle, the same as Joaco Pitaluga, who was claiming the right of playing that ball, and it's going to be a new penalty in favor of Fern Park Calgary Vikings. Joaco placing it. The previous penalty was taken by Tom Brody, so let's see. In this one, penalty 2 for Fun Park Calgary Vikings. This time was Joaco Pitaluga sending the ball in to extend the lead for the orange jersey team. First goal today by Pitaluga. 4-2 into the last seconds of play of checker number 2. And the game is on. Looking Monteverde picking it up. Also Pierre Hamsworth entering the play, and the whistle. Now Valhalla will have the chance of closing the gap. Let's take a look again at what just happened. We're gonna see Luquin Monteverde picking the ball in the back of the lineup, already placed to play that ball, and Fun Park's number 1 entering the play in the wrong way according to the officials, so this leads to a penalty. I think it is from 60 yards, penalty 4. There we are with Luquin Monteverde and Jack Richardson having a chat. First penalty attempt of the day in favor of the blue jersey team, and it's going to be Luquin Monteverde. was mentioned before, is also playing in the 22 goal with UAE. And here he comes with this penalty from 60 yards. Luquín Monteverde, strong shot, the ball passing by and going in, and Luquín Monteverde scoring for the second time today. This time through a penalty. (4-3) to Fern Park Calgary Vikings. Marcus Cork now, getting it for Luquín Monteverde, challenged by Josh Pearson, nicely done by Monteverde, nice, and even better marking by Juaco Pitalúa. The ball stays in behind, and Jack Richardson sending it the other end to link with Marcus Cork. Here comes Marcus Cork, nice approach, looking for the equalizer here before the end of checker number 2, the under the neck approach, the ball passing by, and whoa! Incredible, but it goes from post to post, but it went wide to the left hand side. A great opportunity for Valhalla, and Marcus Cork getting really close to score at the end of checker number 2. And Juaco Pitalúa now will be resuming from the back. Juaco. The approach now. Tom Brody. Nice marking by Cork. It for Jack Richardson, who is now being challenged by Josh Pearson. Strong pressure there by Pearson, and now Richardson. Nice turning by Jack. The under the neck approach, looking for Cork. I think he was the one who was running up front. And now Juaco Pitalúa with the open back shot. Josh Pearson trying to enter the play. He was bumped on the side, but I think Luquín at the same time was marked by 2 here. The open back shot by Juaco Pitalúa, and Luquín Monteverde in between Tom Brody and Josh Pearson. And this will end checker number 2 here at the Cicero Cup final at Calgary Park Polo Club. Fern Park Calgary Vikings are on the lead 4-3. We're going to a break and the chance to see the goals of the other semi-final of this Cicero Cup 2023. So here we are back at Calgary Park Polo Club, ready to enter checker number 3 with these guys. Fern Park Calgary Vikings leading by 1 into checker number 3 over Valhalla Madon's Farm. Some talkings there between Juaco Pitalúa and Tom Brody. Checker number 2 came to an end with a foul call against Luquín Monteverde. So Valhalla now with a great opportunity of setting the equalizer. Justin McRae there on screen. Playing as a number 1 today for Valhalla Maidens Farm. Here comes Jack Richardson to place the ball. The previous penalty they had, it was a 60, a penalty 4, which was taken and scored by Luquín Monteverde. So let's see if in this one, which is a shorter penalty, is Luquín again or they change. So I think it's gonna be Luquín again. Here we are with him. 17-year-old from Argentina, Luquín Monteverde, son of 4-time winner of the Argentine Open, Lucas Monteverde. And the chance for him to set the equalizer from 40 yards. Luquín Monteverde, and the ball goes wide to the right-hand side. And now it's going to be Joaco Pitaluga from the back, resuming the play. Fern Park, Calgary Vikings by 1. The approach there, looking for Josh Pearson, who was running up front. Nice approach by Pearson. Challenge now and chased by Jack Richardson. Still, Fern Park's number 2 with the opportunity of taking it all the way to the other end. The ball stays in behind. And now it's going to be Luquín, changing the angle, putting some pressure over Tom Brody. Nice resolving by Brody, but a very good pressure also by the men in blue. The approach, looking for Joaco Pitaluga, who was coming from behind. Joaco Pitaluga with the opportunity. He makes the last tapping, but he couldn't take it. And the ball ended up going over the back line, and it's going to be Valhalla Maidens Farm resuming from the back in the beginning of check number 3. It's going to be Jack Richardson. Now Luquín Monteverde next to the boards. Challenge there by Joaco Pitaluga. Luquín again. Nice challenge between these two. The same as we saw last year in Argentina, playing in the qualification when Joaco Pitaluga's team beat Luquín's team in the deciding contest to enter the Argentine Open. And now Jack Richardson open to the left hand side. The approach there, looking for Marcus Cork. Nice marking by Beer Hansworth. The ball passing by, and Tom Brody with the back shot deflected by one of the players. And here comes Jack with the chance of the equalizer, deflected by Brody. And now Joaco Pitaluga taking the danger away, and the great opportunity for Fern Park Calgary Vikings to take it all the way to the other end to extend the lead. The ball stays in behind, giving some continuity. It's gonna be Joaco, but the ball goes towards the other end. And here comes Luquín Monteverde. Here comes Luquín, open to the right hand side to find the net. The flagman says the ball went in, but Joaco Pitaluga is claiming that the ball went wide, and so does the umpire. Here we are watching him raising his right arm, stating that the ball went wide. So a great opportunity for them. But let's take a look again and see what happened. What do you reckon? Luquín Monteverde, the under the neck approach, and well, difficult to say. I think the goal won't be awarded. I mean, there we see the umpires next to the back line. And indeed, Fern Park will be resuming from the back, so no goal given. Fern Park by 1. And Joaco Pitaluga gets ready to resume the play. Great pressure now. Justin McRae on Joaco Pitaluga, who ended up resolving pretty well. Tom Brody gave me some continuity, and now Pearson. Nice pickup by Josh Pearson. Chased and challenged there by Jack Richardson. But there was also Marcus Cork picking it up. Coming from behind, Pitaluga. Joaco with the ball. Juaco. The approach, looking for Pearson, was standing up front. Coming from behind, it's going to be Lukin Monteverde with the pickup. Nice action by Lukin. Monteverde taking the ball, the marking by Brody. Coming from behind was Richardson. Nice approach on the near side by Jack Richardson. And here comes Lukin with the opportunity now of setting the equalizer. He already had 2 chances in the beginning of the checker. And here comes Lukin, open to the right hand side, the under the neck approach, which he couldn't take properly. And the ball ended up going wide. And Fern Park will be resuming from the back. A lot of pressure now by Valhalla on Fern Park Calgary Vikings. Tom Brody, the marking by Richardson towards the other end. And now Juaco Pitaluga with the pickup. Joaquin. Challenge now by Marcus Cork. Pitaluga turning there. Still Juaco. Nice action by Joaquin Pitaluga. And here he comes. Trying to set an attacking opportunity. Again for his team. He was really close to score a couple of minutes ago. The approach by Juaco. The ball passing by. Trying to link with Tom Brody. The marking by Justin McRae. Still Brody with the opportunity, and now Jack Richardson coming from a different angle on the near side. I don't know if he will be able to save that ball, but there was a whistle. I'm not sure if they ended up calling this one against Justin McRae, or in this following play the ball went over the back line for a safety, but I think indeed it was a foul call against blue number 1, following a great action by this guy who's placing the ball now, Tom Brody. So a penalty, and Fern Park with the opportunity of extending the lead here, and Tom Brody sending the ball in. 3rd goal today scored by Tom Brody. Again through a penalty too, and now it's 5-3. And now back to the center to resume the play. Couple of minutes remaining before reaching the halftime. A total of 5 checkers will be played today, and the pickup now by Justin McRae. Great effort here by Valhalla's number 1, leaving it for Lukin Monteverde. Lukin, the ball stays in behind, and it's going to be Tom Brody, leaving it for Juaco Pitaluga. Here comes Pitaluga over the midfield line, a little bit open to the left hand side, starting to check towards the inside to see who was there. The marking now by Marcus Cork, and again Pitaluga. The marking by Lukin Monteverde. Juaco Pitaluga, the ball passing by, it's looking good for Fern Park. Here comes Josh Pearson with the opportunity, the under the neck approach, deflected by Jack Richardson, and then followed there by, I think it was Marcus Cork, and the whistle. Josh Pearson also waving his arm, maybe asking for a new horse. Here we're going to see it again. Josh Pearson deflected by Jack Richardson, and the whistle. And Fern Park Calgary Vikings looking good on this one, with the opportunity of taking the maximum lead in the game, but we're waiting to see the decision by the umpires. Indeed, penalty 2 from 30 yards in favor of the orange jersey team. Today 2 penalties were taken and scored by this guy, by Tom Brody, another one by Juaco Pitaluga, and I think they will continue with Brody taking them. Tom Brody here to take it. to extend the lead. Tom Brody hitting and scoring for Fern Park Calgary Vikings to extend the lead. And now Jack Richardson and Joaco Pitalua, who ended up resolving really well towards the inside. The marking there. And now it's Jack Richardson with the opportunity. Nice approach by Valhalla's number 4, entering the danger zone. And the chance of closing the gap. The ball stays in behind. And let's see who gets there first. Nice turning by Jack Richardson, who's going to have a second opportunity to score. And Jack, for the second time today, scores. Now it's 6-4. And now back to the center, into the last moments of Jacker number 3 before reaching the halftime. Fern Park by 2, and again Justin McRae winning the throw-in. This is something that we saw a couple of times at least during this Jacker. The approach from the back by Marcus Cork to link with McRae, but it's going to be Joaco Pitalua covering the field. The approach there by the Argentine player, and now Marcus Cork bringing the ball back in, and the pickup by Tom Brody, linking with Pitalua, who was coming from behind. Nice bonding between these two in this game. The approach there, looking for George Pearson, putting a lot of pressure in attack. The approach there by Pearson. A new attempt, nicely taken, and coming from behind was also Justin McRae challenging him. Here comes Pearson. The under the neck approach, staying a little bit short. The ball now stays in behind, and now Tom Brody with the opportunity of sending the ball back to Pearson, and a great chance to add one more before the end of the jacket. The open back shot, but it ended up going wide to the left hand side, and Valhalla will be resuming from the back. I don't know if there's going to be much more time before the end of the first half. Jack Richardson and the whistle. I think this ends the checker. Indeed it does. So 6 to Fern Park Calgary Vikings, 4 to Valhalla Maidens Farm, reaching the halftime. And now a good time also to listen to Segundo Fernández Llorente, recent winner of the Trophy International in Morocco.
I think in Barcelona had a great team also, Alejandro Espada and Alvarito Álvarez and Xavi Cunil. It was not the best team in the beginning, but in the end we finished playing really well, and it was amazing because of that. We were not supposed to win. And here, I don't know, another win in a row, second win in a row is amazing. Just today was tough, and I don't know, just game by game winning. And yeah, I think it's more important for them than for me. I mean, this is for the Royal Guard, and they think it's really important to win here because they represent the country, and for me, playing for them is really an honor. I love Morocco. I came here a lot of times already, like 4 or 5 times, and so I'm very proud to win with Morocco.
Well, it's our second year with Amaglen here playing the high goal. Last year was a difficult one. Facu wasn't here. I mean, we couldn't play with him because of all the visa issues, and we were only here for the Queen's Cup, but this is the first time we're going to be playing both. So this was, of course, for us important to get some kind of rhythm, to get to know each other with Santi, who is new in the team, but we are very happy that we could play quite well together, and hopefully we can can play well in the Queen's Cup, which is our main goal. Well, we play for the first time together. I didn't know him in Dubai, 2015. Pelon told me that if I needed a 4, I should get Facu. Then when I got to know him, he's a hard worker, he's a great player. He was 4 goals then, and he wanted to be to do something as well in Argentina. So that's why we started working together. He's been a big part of La Irenita for the last 8 years, and it's a privilege for me to count with him. And well, this is our first season playing together in England, so I'm happy that at least we could have a good team and win this tournament, which is a good start, of course. Most of them are the horses from La Irenita. Of course, you always get some that you got them somewhere else, but yes, basically I don't know which percentage, but it's quite high, and we are happy to be helping La Madeleine. And again, it's a team, we were talking about that of course it's important to win, but we have fun. The atmosphere is been great, and there is a really nice group of people here willing for us to do well, so we are quite happy about that. Well, after the Queen's Cup, we're going to be playing the Gold Cup here, and then Spain with Prince Martin from Brunei. So I'm going to start playing with Facu Pieres there in Spain, and yes, of course it's a very big motivation for me to play with the boys, with the Castañolas. They've been great. They are the present and future of polo, so I feel very lucky to be part of their team together with Facu. So hopefully we have a good year. Of course, the main thing is to win the Open. I would love that to happen.
It's good to start with a win. On the results, we started with the right foot. Unfortunately, Harps got an injury today on the wrist, so that doesn't look good. And so all the fun part and the good thing about winning today, it's a little bit annoying, and just to start with an injury. I mean, it's not, first of all for him that he has to probably cannot play for a couple of weeks, and it's really painful for him, because it is a really nice team and good opportunity. And then also for the team, we have to restructure everything again and think about what we're going to do, and so that's the bad part about it. Yeah, we played together 2014. We won the Queen's Cup with Sakara. So yeah, it was when we were playing in the field today. I was remembering about that, and I knew that they know me, I know them, they know each other. So it's always easier when everybody knows each other. I think it's an organization that does everything to win. So it's great to be part of it, and we all like to win, the players and Andre. So to have this organization behind and to always have the chance of being on the top is great. Then it's a matter of how team works and having a little bit also of luck and making the right teams and the right players. And yeah, they did amazing in America. Hopefully we can do well here, but I don't feel it as a pressure thing. I mean, it's just enjoyable, you know. Every time you win, we all know that it's not easy to win. Only one team out of 17 teams win the tournament, so it's not that because you are Park Place or because you are any other team, you have to win. I mean, I think especially this year, there's more than 10 teams with chances of winning the tournament, so it will just get to see who plays better, who has a better system in the field, and who is better organized on horses.
So we're back here at Cadbury Park Polo Club during the halftime, where Fern Park Cadbury Vikings are on the lead 6-4 over Valhalla. Maidens Farm. We're live on Polo Line TV worldwide with the final of the Cicero Cup, this 15-goal competition, and some numbers of the first half field goals, 2 apiece, throw-ins 1, 4 and 8. Justin McRae was really active on winning throw-ins during check number 3. Fulls committed 3 and 4. A very clean contest so far. Penalties scored 4 out of 4 by Calgary Vikings Fern Park. 3 of them by Tom Brody. The other one by Joaco Pitaluga. 1 out of 2 by Valhalla. A 60-yard penalty scored by Lukin. Monteverde, no safeties. No yellow cards so far during this game, with 2 checkers remaining here, while we see now the players entering the field. The checker by checker progression: 2-1, 4-3, 6-4. Always Fern Park Calgary Vikings on the lead in this game. Fern Park Calgary Vikings playing with an orange jersey. Number 1 is Veer Hamsworth. Number 2, George Pearson. Number 3, Tom Brody. Number 4, Joaco Pitaluga. On the other side, we have Valhalla Maidens Farm playing on blue, with Justin McRae as a number 1, Marcus Cork as a number 2, Lukin Monteverde, number 3, Jack Richardson, number 4. And now everything is set to get check number 4 underway. Check number 2 came to an end with George Pearson getting really close to score and the ball going wide to the left hand side. There he is in the back, getting ready in the saddle. George Pearson, who scored the opening goal today. And again, I want to take this opportunity to say hi to all the people who's tuning Polo Line TV from around the globe, following the final of the Cicero Cup from Calgary Park Polo Club. 15 teams also taking part of the Duke of Sutherland Cup, the 18-goal competition, which final scheduled for June the 11th will be live on Polo Line TV as well, so stay tuned. And now Jack Richardson getting check number 4 underway, and here he comes. Jack taking his time, looking for Monteverde. Also for Marcus Cork, who was open to the right hand side, and here comes Lukin. Challenge there by Pearson. The approach, the ball stays in behind, and now it's going to be Harmsworth. The approach by Brody, and the whistle very quickly into this check number 4. The first whistle by the officials, Greg Kite and Adrian West in the saddle. Chris Bethel is the third man, and it's going to be from the spot in favor of Valhalla. And here comes Richardson. Jack Richardson taking his time. Next to him is Lukin Monteverde. Here comes Lukin with the first tapping. Challenge there by Tom Brody, the top scorer so far today. 4 goals by Fern Park's number 3. Coming from a different angle was Joaquin Pitaluga, trying to take that back shot. And the pickup now by Cork. Nicely done by Cork. And now George Pearson from a different angle. Nice action by George Pearson. And now Lukin Monteverde. Coming from again. From behind was George Pearson. Nice pickup by Pearson over the midfield line. Open to the right hand side. The under the neck approach deflected by Lukin. And now ready to pick it up is going to be Jack Richardson. Pierre Hansworth with another tapping. The marking by Monteverde. Brody. And the whistle. I think Lukin was reaching out for the ball, and I think the foul was called against Tom Brody, but let's see. Pierre Hansworth here. Lukin with the pickup, going for the ball, the same as Jack Richardson, and then Tom Brody was there. Maybe he should have entered the play on the near side. And here we are with Richardson resuming from the spot. Tom Brody raising his mallet and wondering if there was a blocking or so. Some words there. And Fern Park Calgary Vikings with the chance of extending the lead in the beginning of check number 4. So in case it was a blocking, this should be a penalty 4 from 60 yards. Here we are with Joaco Pitalúa. All 4 previous penalties by Fern Park were from 30 yards, so this is going to be the first long-range penalty. Placing the ball now is Tom Brody. 3 of the penalties were taken by him. The remaining one was taken by Joaco Pitalúa, and it's going to be Joaco Pitalúa in this case. And of course, we're going to be live in Polo TV next week with the first Polo Nations Cup, live from Polo Club Dumen de Chantilly, so stay tuned. 8 teams up to 12 goals will be taking part, but here comes Joaco Pitalúa from 60 yards, hitting and scoring for the orange jersey team to extend the lead in the beginning of the second half. Joaco Pitalúa with his second goal today. And now back to the center to resume the play. Of course, during the second half, the throw-ins will be taken on the far side of the field. Joaco trying to pick it up, the same as Tom Brody, and now Justin McRae. Wow, again winning a throw-in. Joaco Pitalúa. Coming from behind was Tom Brody, giving some continuity, putting some pressure on Jack Richardson, who's gonna get there first. Head to head against Joaco Pitalúa. The back shot on the near side, taking the danger away. Harnsworth. Pierre Harnsworth with the back shot, nicely done, looking for Tom Brody, who was coming from behind. The pick up by Marcus Cork, and here he comes from the back. Already asking for the ball up front was looking Monteverde next to the boards. And now Pearson, nicely done by George Pearson, changing the angle a little bit. And now Tom Brody. Joaco Pitalúa now looking for Pierre Harnsworth, head to head against Jack Richardson. The back shot here, looking again for Joaco, picking the line, and here he comes with the open back shot to link with Tom Brody, who was running up front. Here comes Tom Brody, the marking by Lukin, who was standing there, and now Jack Richardson saving the day for Valhalla. Lukin, the ball stays in behind, and here comes Joaco Pitalúa, nicely done by Lukin again. Monteverde. And now Pitalúa with the pickup, a good opportunity for Fern Park Quadri Vikings. The shot at goal by Joaquin Pitalúa, scoring back to back for the orange jersey team to extend the lead into the second half of this game. The under the neck approach by Joaquin Pitalúa. Here again we're going to see it one more time. Joaco hitting and scoring. 3 goals today by Joaquin Pitalúa. Richardson, Jack with the approach, looking again for Lukin Monteverde, who was going head to head against Joaco Pitalúa. Nice pickup by Lukin on the near side. The ball stays in behind and it goes over the back line, and it's going to be in favor of Fern Park. Tom Brody. I think that Joaco was out changing. Pearson. And now Harnsworth trying to pick it up. Joaco Pitalúa reaching out for the ball. Going from board to board. The under the neck approach by Joaquin Pitalúa, looking for George Pearson. Putting a lot of pressure now over Justin McRae. The approach by Pearson. Nicely done, entering the danger zone. And George Pearson to score again for the second time today for Fern Park Quadri Vikings to extend the lead. Wow, what a start for the men in orange in this second half, scoring a 3-0 so far in this chapter. Look again, George Pearson, and the final tapping to add one more. His second one today. 9-4, and now back to the center to resume the play. The game is now on. Looking Monteverde, the marking by Harmsworth. Coming from behind was Justin McRae. The approach, another tapping by Valhalla's number 1, putting now some pressure on Tom Brody. Tom. Brody. And now Pitalua, Juaco with the approach, looking for Tom Brody, who was now going forward. And here he comes, Brody, head to head against Jack Richardson. Tom Brody with the opportunity a little bit open to the right hand side. The under the neck approach deflected there by Richardson. The ball stayed in behind. Juaco Pitalua with the final approach, saved. And the ball left the field. Let's see what's going to happen here. A double opportunity for Fern Park, but at the end, Jack Richardson resumes from the back. Richardson looking for Marcus Cork. Here he comes, Cork. The ball stays in behind, and it's going to be Tom Brody. Changing the angle a little bit. There he goes, looking for Juaco Pitalua. Here comes Juaco. Challenged by Richardson, looking for George Pearson. Nice opportunity again for Fern Park, and here comes Pearson to score back to back for Cowdrey Park. Cowdrey Vikings, Fern Park, the save at the very last minute by Jack Richardson, playing towards the boards. And now Harmsworth with the back shot, picked by Lukin. Taking the danger away, looking for Marcus Cork. Nice entry there. And I think there was a final whistle, so this ends Jacker number 4 here at Cowdrey Park Polo Club, Fern Park. Cowdrey Vikings are on the lead 9-4 in the final of the Cicero Cup. After the break, we'll be back with Jacker number 5. So here we are back at Cowdrey Park Polo Club at Brooks Field, ready to enter check-in number 5 with Fern Park Cowdrey Vikings on the lead 9-4 over Valhalla Maidens Farm, entering the 5th and last checker of the game, unless the blue jersey team makes a comeback, ties the game and send this to an overtime. But so far, Fern Park Cowdrey Vikings with a great 4th checker, scoring a 3-love period to extend the lead to a 5-goal. Here we are live on Polo Line TV worldwide with the final of the Cicero Cup. 7 teams enter the main draw at Cowdrey Park. And here we are with the last 2. And of course a lot going on at Cowdrey Park with the Duke of Saddle and the 18-goal competition hosting a total of 15 teams, and the final scheduled for Sunday the 11th will be live on Polo Line TV, so stay tuned. And now the game is on. Juaco Pitalua. And the pickup by Monteverde. And here comes Lukin Monteverde. Nice recovery by Harmsworth. And coming from behind was Marcus Cork. Long pass to link with Lukin. Nice approach by Monteverde, sending the ball into the danger zone. Another approach, an unfortunate bounce. And George Pearson trying to take the action. Now it's going to be Tom Brody. Nice saving by Tom Brody. one of the best today, definitely. Brody from the near side to the open side, the ball stays in behind. And now Richardson. Changing the angle. Pearson now. Linking with Harmsworth. And now Joaco Pitaluga. Here comes Joaquin Pitaluga. Towards the left hand side, looking for Brody. The ball passed by, and here comes Pearson to pick it up. Nice action by Pearson, head to head against Marcus Cork. Who ended up picking it, but now again the ball stayed in behind, and here comes Pitaluga. From Park not cutting the momentum, and they continue putting pressure on the rivals. And now looking. Challenged by Tom Brody. Looking Monteverde. Trying to take a back shot, but the ball goes over the backline. And I think this is going to be a safety. We'll be confirming this soon. But Lukin was trying to take that back shot. And it's going to be a safety in favor of Fun Park Calgary Vikings, and the opportunity for the orange jersey team of extending the lead. We already saw Joaquin Pitaluga scoring from 60 yards on the other end in the previous checker, and now he is now placing the ball for this safety penalty, safety 60 corner. And here he comes. Joaco Pitaluga scoring again for Fern Park Calgary Vikings to extend the lead into this checker number 5. 4 goals today by Pitaluga, the same amount as Tom Brody, and now it's 10-4 for the orange jersey team. The pickup now by Luquín Monteverde. Nice approach by the Argentine. Open to the right hand side, another tapping, a good recovery by Pitaluga. Coming from behind was Tom Brody. And now Richardson trying to change the angle. Again Brody leaving it for George Pearson. And now entering the play was Marcus Cork from the boards to the center. Nice tapping, the ball stays in behind. And now it's going to be Monteverde trying to turn there with the ball. Also Jack Richardson entering the play. And now it's going to be Pitaluga from the near side to the open side. Here he comes, Joaco. And now looking with the pickup. Nice action by Luquín Monteverde, entering the danger zone to score and close the gap. And Luquín Monteverde scores his 3rd goal today. And now it's 10-5. Here again, nicely done by Luquín Monteverde, taking it all the way and scoring for the men in blue. 10-5. And the game is on again. Tom Brody. Whoa. That must have hurt by the way he's complaining. I think he was hooked on his hand. Look, there. This is what I think he's complaining about when Marcus Cork was challenging him. There we are with Tom Brody, 4 goals today. He was hooked on his hand. Tom Brody, who was also playing in Australia lately. Look, and Joaco Pitaluga there in the back, usually wearing this white helmet with the Fern Park logo in the back part of the helmet. But now, of course, we're here with Tom Brody, waiting to receive some assistance following that hooking on his hand. One of the best today, definitely, Brody. So, a lot going on nowadays in polo around the world, not only in England but also in France, with the Tournoi de la Ville taking place at Polo de Paris. The first Polo Nations Cup will be kicking off next week at Polo Club Domaine de Chantilly next Thursday, actually, and of course it will be live on Polo Line TV. Also in Soto Grande, a new season kicked off 2 weeks ago. Yesterday was the time for the finals of the Copa K Soto Grande, and now the Joseph McMeekin Cup will be kicking off on Thursday. And of course in England with the Queen's Cup underway, and a lot going on here at Cadbury Park. And of course Fly Polo, connecting the polo community around the world and supporting the transmissions, Polo Line TV. So now, waiting for Tom Brody, who is receiving assistance following a hooking on his right hand. And of course, Immobility, official supplier and partner of Roda Polo around the world. A couple of minutes remaining here in the final of the Cicero Cup, with Fun Park Cadbury Vikings on the lead 10-5 over Valhalla Maidens Farm. Also good through the checkers, listening to some of the players who are taking part in the UK high goal season, and also to Segundo Fernández Llorente, who last Saturday won the Trofeo International Mohammed VI in Morocco, playing for the locals, playing for Morocco. They beat Egypt in the final to claim the championship, and of course it was live on Polo Line TV. You can log into pololine.tv to watch the final again and all matches. But hopefully here Tom Brody recovers. There we are with the players and the umpires surrounding him. And of course the news of polo around the world, you can log into our social media on Instagram at PoloLineOK to check everything that is going on. Seven teams enter the main draw in this Cicero Cup, this 15 goal competition. 15 teams up to 18 goals are taking part in the Duke of Sutherland, and 20 teams up to 12 goals are participating in the Dollar Cup, the 12 goal competition. There we are with Tom Brody, looking good at least. The most important thing now is to see if he's doing well, if he got recovered, and then we will get to see what's the decision here on how to resume the play. There we are with Joaco Pitalu and Tom Brody, the top scorers today, scoring 4 goals apiece for Fern Park Calgary Vikings in this final of the Cicero Cup. We're gonna take a look again at what happened that led to this. Look, follow Tom Brody and Marcus Cork. Tom Brody hooked on his right hand. So let's see what's gonna happen here with Tom Brody already back in the saddle, fortunately. And a penalty from the spot in favor of Orange. Joaco Pitaluga. Halfway through, check number 5, Fern Park, Calgary Vikings. Winning by 5, the under the neck shot coming for a second attempt. Here comes Tom Brody to score, and Tom Brody, as soon as he got back in the saddle, scores to extend the lead in favor of Fern Park, Calgary Vikings. 5 goals today by Brody. Here, the back shot, and Tom Brody entering the play. And on the first approach there, with that under the neck approach, scores to extend the lead, 11-5. And now back to the center to resume the play. Richardson, Jack Richardson. The marking coming from behind was taken by Brody. And now looking Monteverde, open to the right hand side, following the ball was Joaco Pitaluga, taking the danger away, playing towards the boards. Challenge now again by Monteverde. And now Richardson, Jack Richardson, nice approach from the boards to the center, hitting at goal, nice under the neck approach by Jack Richardson to score for Valhalla to close the gap. 3rd goal today by Jack. Here again, Richardson finding the spot, hitting and scoring, 11-6. Less than 2 minutes remaining in this game. Richardson again, nice pickup by Jack. Here he comes, setting one more attacking opportunity for his team. The under the neck approach, the ball passing by, looking for Marcus Cork. Following the ball was Tom Brody, who's gonna get there first, and the ball, was still in. I thought it was gonna go over the back line, and now looking Monteverde with the pickup. Looking from the boards to the center, the marking by Brody, the ball stays in behind, and now George Pearson, but there was a whistle. Let's see the explanation there by one of the officials on Pearson. Here we're going to see Luquín Monteverde nicely turning there. The marking by Brody. And it's going to be a penalty in favor of Valhalla. A penalty too from 30 yards in favor of the men in blue. Luquín Monteverde placing the ball. He scored a penalty earlier today from 60 yards, and now he has the opportunity of scoring from 30. He missed a 40 though. And here he comes from 30 yards. Luquín Monteverde scoring to close the gap, 11-7. Entering the last minute of play of this Cicero Cup final, where Fern Park Calgary Vikings will be claiming the championship. But still, some time to go, and time enough for some more goals here at Calgary Park. Jack Richardson head-to-head against Joaquin Pitaluga. The backshot there on the near side, and getting back to pick it up was Marcus Cork, the backshot. And now Joaquin Pitaluga, but Luquín Monteverde claiming that he picked the line before and that he had the right of playing that ball, and there was a whistle. After this, let's see. Marcus Cork with the backshot, Luquín Monteverde and Joaquin Pitaluga committing a foul, and it's going to be from the spot in favor of blue. Jack Richardson getting ready to resume the play. Richardson with the ball passing by, looking for Luquín Monteverde, who is a little bit open to the right hand side, hitting at goal, Luquín Monteverde, and the ball goes wide to the right hand side. Some seconds remaining. The players and the officials starting to give the hands to one another. So this means that the game will be finished, and Fern Park Cadbury Vikings are the winners of the Cicero Cup here at Cadbury Park Polo Club, following an 11-7 win over Valhalla Maidens Farm at Brooksfield. Always finishing the Checkers on the lead. Look, the checker by checker progression: 2-1, 4-3, 6-4, 9-4, 11-7. The final score, the final win in favor of Fern Park Cadbury Vikings, winners, champions of the 2023 Cicero Cup at Cadbury Park Polo Club. There we are with the players, with the winners on one side here in the back. So happy, Tom Brody and George Pearson, two of the best today. And here, some of the best goals scored today, some of the best moments of the game. Tom Brody, the top scorer today, he ended up scoring 5 times for Fern Park. And then, look, Joaquin Pitaluga, taking his time, looking for the best spot to hit at goal and scoring for the orange jersey team. Scoring a total of 4 today. Then, George Pearson with the approach, and George Pearson playing as a number 2 today, scoring twice for the winners, adding 2 goals to the final win. And then this one by Luquín Monteverde, the pickup by Valhalla's number 3, scoring a total of 4 for Valhalla Maidens Farm. Then George Pearson, Joaquin Pitaluga leaving it for Tom Brody, and Tom Brody kind of sealing the win in that moment of the game. He was hooked on his right hand, but he was able to be back in the saddle. Then Jack Richardson leading Valhalla from the back, scoring 3 goals today with the one of the last games and goals scored today. There we are with the winners. Fern Park Cadbury Vikings playing on orange today are the winners of the Cicero Cup, 11-7. It was the final score against Valhalla Maidens Farm, and again finishing every checker on the lead. So final numbers: field goals 5 apiece, throw-ins 1, 7 and 13, fouls committed 7 apiece, penalties scored 5 out of 5 by the Oranges, 2 out of 3 by Valhalla, 1 safety scored by Joaquin Pitaluga. Also no attempts for Valhalla, no yellow cards either for any of the teams here at Cadbury Park Polo Club. So, on behalf of the Polo Line TV crew and Cadbury Park Polo Club, my name Andres Ugarte. Thank you very much for having joined us today for the Cicero Cup final. It was a great pleasure for us to welcome you all. Thank you very much and have a very, very nice day. Bye bye.